Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. For today's video, we are going to be rebuilding ThriftTea in the world of Copperdale. It's the world that I believe came with high school years. We're just doing it on the same exact lot. Anyways, let's get on with the build. So we're gonna be starting off with the side that's gonna be more for the actual bubble tea shop, and then this is gonna be the side for the thrift store. But I'm going to start off with getting our actual bubble tea bar. I'm going to be placing that right around here. I'm going to be putting down some non-slip rugs, the ones that came from the dine out kit. And I'm going to place one like this and then two facing this way. This back room is going to be kind of like a prep kitchen for the staff. It's not actual functional, but we're just going to pretend. I'm also going to be grabbing the sink that came with the dine out kit so that the employees can wash their hands and stuff before they serve the customers. And I'm going to place that just here right next to the doorway. I'm going to find there's the storage cabinet that came with them, the same kit. I'm just going to find that. It's the behind the counter necessities, and we're gonna keep it to that same black and wood tone shape. All right, and then for here, I'm gonna grab the bubble tea sign. It's the Brilliant Boba beacon, and I'm gonna stick to this blue shade and put that right about there. I think would look nice. I went ahead and grabbed this sign. We're going to be using pretty much every swatch that this one has. So I'm going to keep this one here. I'm sizing these up just so that they fit into the wall better. I'm going to use this black shade with the taro. I think that's probably taro flavored. There's also the other sign. Let me grab it. All right, it's this one. It's the Snack Attack sign, and I'm going to be placing this cotton candy one right about here. And to help advertise the different flavors that we have at this shop, I'm going to be placing this one about here. We're going to put a booth here later. That's why I'm placing it at that height. And then I'm also going to be grabbing this one, and we're going to place that here. I want these to be quite big, maybe not that big, just so that they're easy for people to read. Okay, and now we can start placing our tables and chairs. I'm going to first grab a booth, and we're going to use this black and not black, but brown and green shade. Actually, that's the wrong one. Sorry, we're going to use this black. It's not black, it's green and brown. I don't know why I'm so fixated on saying that word. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to use that one. And then I'm also going to grab the table that goes with this. We're going to use this shade. And I'm going to tuck that in right about there. Underneath here, I'm going to grab a little bookcase. I'm just going to be placing furniture and things kind of randomly. We're going to use this one that came from the university pack, just because it fits under there quite nicely. I just don't want to leave this space too empty. And then we're going to be placing, I think, 2 or 3 more tables in here if I can squeeze them in. So for the table, we're going to be using the bubbly bar table, and I'm going to be using it in 3 different shades. So we're going to place one here. I think I want a pink one right about here, and maybe a darker blue one right about here. And then I'm going to be grabbing the same chairs, and just placing those with the matching ones. All right, so let me just fix the placement of our tables. So that is going to look like that. So now I think we can move on to doing this little kitchen prep area. So we unfortunately don't have a matching kitchen countertop. So I'm just going to use this base game one because the colors is kind of similar-ish to the bubble tea station. So just bear with me here. We're just going to place 3 cabinets here. We're going to place a fridge there, that's why I'm leaving that blank. And then I'm going to go ahead and place down some non-slip mats. And then for the fridge, I just want to give them a really basic one. I think we're just going to stick to a white one, just like this, and place that there in that hole. Now, I'm also going to be giving them some wall cabinets, so we're going to use the matching ones in the same color. So I'm going to place a full tile one here, full tile one here, a left end piece here, and we'll place a half tile one over the fridge. And I'm going to have to adjust the height because I placed those way too high. For the sink, I want to give them a big sink because I know like boba tea, typically they use like it's like a powdered mix, but maybe they also do like smoothies or something. So they need somewhere to wash and prep fruit and whatnot. So I want to give them that sink. It came with the Home Chef kit. And then I'm going to give them some paper towels to clean up any spills they may have. And I'm going to use this dish rack. And let me move this paper towel over a little bit. Wonderful. I'm mostly going to give them a cutting board and some knives. So give me a second to find those. All right, for the knives, we're going to use the anti-donkey knife set, and I'm place that right about there. And we're going to be using the same cutting board that came from that same pack. And I'm going to place that over here in this corner. All right, let me just adjust this a little bit. All right, that looks a little bit better to me. All right, to finish off our kitchen area, I'm gonna grab the shelf that came with the dine out kit that has like all the food storage and whatnot. This one, and I'm just gonna be placing that right about here. It's a little bit cramped back here, but they'll be okay. This is honestly, it's not a functional area. This is just for decoration. And then right here, I'm gonna be placing some aprons and some hand sanitizer. All right, I went for this cute little pink set. And that is going to conclude our little employee kitchen area. Next up, we can go over here and work on the downstairs segment of our thrift store. All right, I went ahead and put these hooks here. They're from the spa day kit. Just because I'm gonna make those into like dressing rooms. They're not functional, of course, but we're just gonna pretend. Let me grab, there's like that thrifting counter that we need. It's this one, it's the one-stop thrift counter. And we're gonna place that right about here or underneath here because I don't want to leave this space empty. I'm just going to place a couple of items. I'm gonna try and pick out a fun little shade just because I don't want to leave like empty spaces and whatnot. Maybe they use this to put, if people decide they don't want something, they will just hand it to an employee before they check out. I'm just making this up in my brain. And then next to that, I'm going to be giving them this little rolly cart thing. I actually think I want to change the color of this. Let's do something a little bit more bright. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna move this over just a little bit more. All right, and then up here, honestly, I think pretty much everything that's on the wall is technically for sale, but they just like to use it for display and storage while they're waiting for someone to buy it. So I'm gonna be pulling out a bunch of different shelves and decorations and whatnot. So give me one sec. I'm gonna find the shelf that I was looking for. We're gonna be using this shelf that is the interlock me not honeycomb shelving. And place that right about here. And then next to that, I'm going to be picking out a funky looking picture. And I'm going to go in with this one. It's the Plenty of Paintings. Okay, I'm honestly just going to be picking out a bunch of random art and shelves and stuff to decorate our areas because I want everything to look like it looks in a thrift store. I want it all the decorations and everything to be like super mismatched. I ended up grabbing that one and putting that one there. Because yeah, like these two aesthetics are absolutely do not go together, but that's how it is in a thrift store. It's literally just random stuff everywhere. And I want to have that be obvious in the build. So what else do I need? There's like this little display thing. Let me grab it. Yeah, we got these two little display guys here. So I guess we'll use these as well. Let me change the color of this one maybe. You know, that works. We'll put you in here. So this way, if people are like walking by, they can look into the window and see some of the stuff they have for sale. And then I think we'll put a second one over here. I don't know, that's another thing I notice in like thrift stores and stuff is they never give you enough walk space actually to like look around and stuff. So we're going to embrace that. Okay, so that's good. We also need some clothing racks. I have to make sure I hit all the requirements for this lot. So let me grab, we need 4 of them in total. So probably put 2 downstairs and then 2 somewhere upstairs. So let me put one here. And let me grab a different color and I'll zhuzh you in somewhere around there. I'm using that space as like if you were trying something on in the dressing room and you decided you didn't like it anymore, then you can just give it to a worker that probably stands there. So yeah, that's the idea. So in that spirit of that, I'm going to give them a laundry hamper. I'm going to use this one. It's the family laundry basket, and I'm going to give them a fun color. We'll do the blue one, just so it's not boring. I'm going to try and tuck you in just a little bit more. There you go. We're going to have to move this guy. Maybe we'll put it up against this. No, that doesn't work either. All right, give me a second to figure out where I want to put this. I might, okay, because I want to put a sofa here. We'll see if I can squeeze it in. It's going to be a tight fit. But let me get the rug that I was wanting to use. We're using a lot of stuff from the high school years pack, if you couldn't already guess that by now. We're going to use this one because I really like the colors on this. And I'm going to size that up so it's nice and big to help fill in some of this emptying space. And we'll place you right about there. Now, what I was thinking about doing is probably placing this guy right maybe about there because our Sims can still squeeze through that way. And I want to put a sofa and a chair down here. Thrift stores that I've gone to, I'm from America. I don't even know if that matters, but the thrift stores in like America, and I've seen also here in Sweden, they typically have like furniture and stuff scattered everywhere. And maybe they like to make like displays and stuff. Maybe we'll do this one a different color though. I kind of like that one. We can do this one. I don't know. I just think it's fun. I mean, your Sims will have to walk through this to get around it, but I think it's kind of fun to think that they make like a little fun display right at the entrance of the secondhand shop. I also want to give them a plant. So I think I want that palm tree that came from the paranormal stuff pack. We're going to use this one. It's actually kind of loud because I'm trying to imagine like someone. It's really big. I'm trying to imagine someone picking this up and trying to put this in their cart to pay for it. I would be laughing my butt off. I'm trying to imagine someone doing that. Okay, let's move on. We're gonna start working on, it's gonna take like 5 seconds, but we're gonna do the dressing rooms now. For the dressing rooms, I'm gonna use some curtains to kind of give, so your Sims, if they're trying something on, they can have a little bit of privacy, but not too much. I don't know why secondhand shops do that. I mean, I guess it's to discourage people from trying to steal, but yeah, they never give you, like the curtains never close properly. It's so annoying. Okay, on the inside, I'm going to be giving them some mirrors, a chair. I guess it's so if you're trying on like shoes or you just want somewhere to put your pile of stuff, you have somewhere to do that. I want a fun looking chair. Ooh, we'll use this one. So I'm gonna use this one from the City Living pack. I'll use that one and we'll do a different color for this one. And then I want to use that really cool, hello, thank you, sorry. Sometimes my remote gets stuck on things. I want to use that mirror that came from the high school years pack, the floor one. It's this one, it's really cool looking. So we'll do a green one and maybe let's use some orange. We'll make it a little more fun. And I'm going to put this one up in the corner a bit more, right about there. All right, sorry. I don't know why I was so picky about that, but I was. Is that cutting out? No, it's not. Okay. For a little bit more realism, they have like a pile of clothes, but I'm just gonna search up. It's the pile of laundry, and I'm just gonna be placing like one here and try to do like a different shade, and I'm gonna tuck this one in here just a little bit, just to try and make it look slightly different. But that is gonna complete our dressing rooms. So now we can start working on the upstairs. I'm working left to right, so we're gonna go back to the left and do this area. So for this upstairs area, as I said earlier, it's just a bunch of mismatched stuff, but me being me, I'm still gonna be a little bit nitpicky about what I place where. We're gonna use this rug. I love these rugs, honestly. I've been using them a lot lately. We're gonna use this one here, and then I'm going to find another rug to also place here. I think we're gonna use like 3 or 4 probably rugs in these upstairs areas just to help fill in some of the space, because our Sims need to still walk around, but that's like a nice way that I can try and convey the overstuffed vibe that I want. I think that's good. No, I want one more rug. This one's also kind of fun, so I'm gonna stick this one right about here, and I'll just move this one over a little bit more. All right, I ended up sizing this one down a little bit more just because it was too big, but there we go. Okay, I think this will layer nicely. So I'm gonna put a sofa and a chair there because yeah, I think that you can go up here and sit on these. You can also purchase them, but this is extra overflow seating for like the cafe and whatnot. Let's see, what sofa do I want to use? We're gonna use this one from the high school years kit, and I'm gonna put this right below that window. And then I think there might be a matching chair. So I guess some of these are like sets, like someone donated their set. Maybe they are moving out to college, but I like this chair, so we're gonna use this chair. And we're gonna stick to this pink shade because I think it's fun. And I'm gonna tuck that underneath this other window. I use a lot of stuff from the high school years pack. Honestly, I really like the furniture that they picked for that. It definitely fits the vibe of the pack. It's very vibrant and fun. We're gonna use this one, and I think we're gonna stick with the yellow shade. I'm just feeling the yellow right now. I'm gonna put that right next to that chair. And then I want to pick out a shelf in that corner. So let me look for one. I think I want that rainbow one. I think it's base game. It's the Childhood Wonder, and I think it's very cute. And we're gonna stick it over here in the corner. Why not? Again, we're just picking up sort of random stuff within reason. So for the nightstands, I want to place here. I want to have like conflicting vibes, so it helps with the random look. So I'm gonna use this one from the Get Together pack and place this right about here. And then I want to pick something that's very, very modern and kind of cheap looking because it's kind of thrift store, you know. Sometimes you get nice stuff at the thrift store, sometimes you don't. We're gonna go with this one. I feel like it contrasts nicely from the other one, but I want a different shade. No, give me that one. We're gonna use this one. I'm gonna place that right about there. Or no, actually, I want it to be the opposite. I'm being very particular for someone that says they're not trying to be particular. All right, right about there. I think that's good. And then I'm gonna pick a random painting to go over those. We are gonna do this one, and I'm gonna size you, or not size you up, but like move you up just a little bit. All right, I think that is good. I'm going to put another clothing rack here because I think we still need some more clothing racks. And I'm gonna put you right here in between these two bathrooms. And then I'm gonna find another shelf and also a picture to just put on this wall to help fill in the space. I'm gonna go with this one. I think this one looks really fun. And then for the picture, I'm going to try and find something that's a little bit bigger and more rectangular. I kind of already have one in mind. I believe it came with the movie pack. It did. It's the Songs of Simsori bottom arrangement. I don't know what any of that means, but it's cute. So we're gonna place that right about there, and then I'm gonna make sure that this actually tucks into that wall properly. All right, so I think I need one or two more pictures to put in this stairway. So let me find something for that. I'm gonna try not to overthink this and just pick something random. We're gonna use this one. It's the Recipe for the Good Times because I think it's cute. This is a good build for using stuff that you don't typically use, I will say. All right, and I think I want just one more poster for this area. And then we'll move on to doing the other upstairs room. We're gonna use this one. It's the Still Ink. It's a base game item. I'm gonna place this right about there. There we go. All right, so that finishes up this room. So now we can move on to this one. So for this room, we need to have like a microphone. I don't know if they do like karaoke or something. I haven't actually like played with this pack really, but we're gonna use the one that came with the high school years kit. I'm gonna place it right about there. I'm gonna give them like a little bar stool so that the person, if they're performing or whatever, has somewhere to sit down. And I think I'm gonna use the spin industrial bar stool or behind the person performing just to help to make it feel like they're not just about to fall off the stairs. I'm gonna be placing this behind them, and I just have to zhuzh this neck closer to the wall so it's not going through the wall, but you get what I mean. I'm gonna move this chair over just a bit more, and we'll move the microphone to just about there. And then to help fill in that space, I'm gonna pick out some more little nightstands and knickknacks just to help fill it up. We'll just use this one since I already have it up. I'm gonna place that here in the corner. And then I also wanna give some books and whatnot. So let me see if there's like a short bookshelf that I could use. Okay, so this is not technically a bookshelf, but it is from the home decorator kit, I think. And we're gonna pretend it is. I'm gonna place that there. And then for over here, I just want to place some shelves and maybe like a plant. And that'll finish up this little corner here for us. All right, I picked out this cute little sunflower, and then I'm gonna size this down just once and put this in a pulley in a way that's not gonna cut through to the other side of that wall. It looks fine. I think that looks cute. Okay, so for over here, I'm gonna be picking out another sofa just for like some more seating area. And I think we're also gonna use the other sofa that came with the high school years pack. We're gonna do this one, but I'm going to pick out a darker shade. We're gonna darken it up a little bit over here. We're gonna use this red. I think that looks pretty. And I'm gonna tuck this kind of sort of into that corner, but not really. That was a ridiculous way to say that, but okay. And then we also need a table to go next to that. So I think we'll use this one, and I'm gonna put that also underneath that table, window, next to that table, by the window. I think that's what I was trying to say. And then we need a light. I'm probably just gonna use, not that one, I don't want that one. Okay, we'll use this one. I'm gonna try and pick out a fun color. That's kind of fun. We'll do that light. And then we need some pictures to put over that sofa. We're not gonna use high school year ones. Let's take a break from high school year, shall we? Let me pick something out. We're gonna do this portrait of this dude here. I think I'm gonna switch it to a black shade though. There we go. And then I want something that contrasts with that a bit. Oh, we'll use this one. That's cute. Little butterflies are cute. There we go. Just so that it doesn't look too matchy-matchy. I'm trying my best here. And then on that other wall, since I just looked at it, we'll use this one. So it looks like a fun little gallery wall moment. And I think we need like one more chair. So let me look. We're gonna use this, it's kind of like a slouchy beanbag. We'll use the green shade and I'll place that right there. All right, I'm just gonna pick out a rug just to help tie in this area together. I want something that looks a little bit nicer-ish. We'll go with this one, why not? And yeah, I'm gonna put that right around here. And we need another rug, so I'm just gonna grab this one, put that right around there. And I'm just gonna fill this in with random plants and furniture. So in between these two bathroom doors, I'm gonna be using this plant from the Eco Lifestyle. I was just making sure it wasn't cutting through that wall. I'm gonna give them another bookcase here in that corner. We're gonna use this one. This one's really fun to look at. And I'm gonna put that right about there. And then I think we need to sell maybe some wardrobes. So I'm just gonna put some like empty wardrobes or shelves here. I think this works. These are both from the high school years pack. I like this one because it has like a lot of stickers and stuff on it. So it's very obvious that this belonged to somebody. It's not brand new. But I'm gonna try and tuck this in just a little bit more just to not mess with our walkway. And I guess I'll pull this one out a little bit more. But yeah, let's see, let's look around. I gotta make sure I hit everything. But yeah, I think that will pretty much finish up this part of the build. Oh no, wait, okay, we need one more picture because I just thought about it and I was like, oh, I want this in the build because I think it's funny. All right, I want 2 more pictures just over like the stairway. So we're gonna put this poster of the shoes and then we're gonna do this one, the hanging painted scroll, because I think the cat is hilarious. So we're gonna place that there. All right, so that's gonna finish up our retail section of our build. And now we're just gonna do the bathrooms. Honestly, I think we're just gonna do one bathroom together. I did 2 male bathrooms, 2 women bathrooms, but we'll just do one bathroom because legitimately they're so similar, and then that will finish our build. So we're going to be using the high school years bathroom. The stalls are going to be placed differently depending on which stall. I guess we'll go ahead and place the stalls since I'm doing it. So that one goes there, that one goes here. It took me a little bit to figure this out, honestly, because I didn't want to mess with the windows because the windows are a big part of how the build looks the way that it looks. So we're going to place the stalls like that. And then for the sinks, we're just going to use the same matching sinks. I really like this one. It's from the high school years. Maybe we'll do the black shade instead. Do they have like a black faucet? Yes, they do. We're going to place it right about here. For this bathroom, I believe we're going to place it here. Or no, actually, I want it over here. And then this one can also go here. And then this one will go up against this wall here. So I'm gonna just finish these up. I'm gonna pick out the mirrors, paper towels, and whatever else I can think of just to clutter up and decorate our bathrooms, and then I will show you what I ended up picking out. All right, so I am all done with our bathrooms. I just went ahead and gave them some paper towels, hand sanitizer, some little trash cans, and some spots to change their kids' diapers. But that is going to be it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss out on any of my new content. Take care, and I will see you next time.